Hello everyone, my name's Kane and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. Last time, we just did a bunch of side quests, trying to get back to the swing of things for me. I know, for you guys, there wasn't any kind of break at all, but for me, again, it had been a week since I'd last played, so I needed to have an episode where I was just doing something simple. And this time, now that we've gotten as many side quests as we can get done today first up, we're going to rest in the car so we can heal up the little bit we have. And then we're actually going to go ahead and continue with main story today. So we can take the car to, I believe, the Main's Mountain Path Tunnel is where we need to go. Because we're going to the next main big area. Yep, here we go. This way. Well, that was much quicker than I thought it'd be. If I remember right, this is the path that leads down to the ruins.
That's right. We'll have to continue on foot from here.
Well, if we're ready to head on over, we better get a move on.
Indeed.
Do we really have to explore ghost-infested ruins?
Calm down, Ellie.
Ghosts aren't real. Ghosts aren't real. Well, according to, the third game... How did I get ambushed? Do I have, like, an item that instantly allows for escape? Yes, I do. Smoke grenades. See ya! Bye-bye! Get me out of here! So... There is one thing that the guide mentioned to me for something I should do, which is, I think it says... get accessories that prevent death blow. So we're going to equip that there, and do I have another one? Yes, I do. The Justice Coin. So everyone can prevent death blows in some fashion. That should be enough to get us through. Also, we can just insta-kill these guys. This is one of the areas that I use for farming on my free time before. We went through here a little bit on recording a while ago, I'm pretty sure. And we saw the tower back here, but we couldn't actually go to it. Alright, here we go. So there's a weird entity that's appeared here that needs to be dealt with. Also, yeah, this area... Wow, this area is already very cool. What an interesting place. I assume this is probably... Oh, Moon Temple. I assume that the elements of time, mirage, and space are going to be available here, too. Phew. We finally made it. Is it just me, or does it seem way more gloomy than it was last time we were here?
It's not just you. It didn't feel anywhere near this ominous before.
Guess we got our ghost pals to thank for that.
I'm not entirely convinced they're ghosts. It's more likely that they're just some type of unknown monster. Do you sense something, Tio? I detect a strange fluctuation in the atmosphere. Oscillations in the air, perhaps? An incorporeal presence. Oscillations? Incorporeal? I didn't sense anything like this when we were here before. I believe it is coming from the roof where the bell is.
Really? The bell? Yeah, it's a pretty...
That reminds me. Stargazer's Tower also had a bell on its roof, much like these ruins.
It does feel like these towers and temples are kind of like Crossbell's own variation of the Tetrasilic towers that Liberl had, where they feel like these are the important feeling areas. Like, you know how the Tetrasilic towers in Liberl were like the seals for the Shining Ring? It feels like the towers here in Crossbell are something similar. It feels like they're probably here to stop something from being active, and probably that something is going to become active at the end of this game and is going to be what we're dealing with in the next one. That's what I'm assuming. It just seems like the parallel for this game. Yeah, come to think of it, you're right. Well, they almost remind me of the bell in Crossbell Central Square, actually. You know what? You're right. Hang on. I didn't even think about that. Crossbell has its own bell. Does that mean... I wonder if that means maybe Crossbell was sort of like these ruins before, but it was the one that was like turned into the actual city. Like, was Crossbell originally like one of these like temple areas, but was just repurposed.
Think there's some kind of connection between all these spells?
I think it might be.
Well, our objective is to conduct a search of the ruins interior. Shall we set that bell as our target destination? I'd like to investigate the fluctuations Tio detected there.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Now we got a plan, let's head inside.
If we have to. Commence mission.
Alright then, let's go back at some ghosts.
Hey, they're unknown monsters, not ghosts. Isn't that right, Sergeant Major? Yeah, sure.
Poor Ellie. I hope she doesn't get too freaked out in there. Well, let's begin exploring. Door shut tight. This area is already very interesting. Again, I'm assuming that we're probably gonna have the elements here. Oh, and there's already a rest station here. Well, Randy is somewhat hurt, so I'll go ahead and heal him there. Whoa. It feels very different from Stargazer's Tower. Stargazer's Tower kind of gave me the impression of almost like like an observatory in a way, like some sort of like fantasy observatory where it's like there was like a garden and magical construct enemies and freaking like that whole library looking area up top. But the moon tower or the moon temple here gives me more of the feeling like it's like a cathedral almost, like some sort of ancient cathedral. I wasn't expecting this.
It seems to be a chapel of some kind. According to records, this place was pretty important way back in the Middle Ages. They call it the Moon Temple. Apparently it was built around the same period as Stargazer's Tower and that old fortress in the ancient battlefield. That must mean this ruin is roughly 500 years old.
If the Stargate... Oh, you know what? I just realized. We have Stargazer Temple, and we have the Stargazer Tower and the Moon Temple. I can probably take a guess as to what the one in the ancient battlefield's called then. It's probably Sun something, right? If we got the moon and the stars, we need the sun somewhere, right?
Do you hear that?
Why is the bell ringing? A bell?
Look out!
Huh? What the hell? Okay! What are those?
Ghost! I knew these things would show up.
Can't see nothing out, mademoiselle. Here they come.
It's like those skulls that appeared back in the third game in... Skull heads. Oh, I think we do... Wait, do we have elemental... Valscope? Just I thought. The elements of time, mirage, and space are available here. Skull heads. Will-o'-the-wisp will always explode when defeated. These are the same kind of skull enemies, aren't they? Hey. Don't bother with ailments. Just try and kill. What are they weak to again? They're weak to Mirage. Well, it's a good thing I got Mirage for Aji here. Get that. Do Strike Bell so that we can get so we can do some more stuff. I'll do Brace Smash for some damage. Galleon Tower. There we go. Ah! I didn't think about the explosion. The Academy never trained me for ghost extermination. Ellie, you okay?
Yeah, I think so. It's just, what were those things?
Definitely look like ghosts to me, that's for sure. Covered in an eerie light, vanished into thin air, typical ghost stuff, really.
The three higher elements are exerting a powerful force in this area. For whatever reason, this place is also burning with spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy?
Now you mention it. We all heard the temple bell ring just now, right?
Almost like they were attracted to it.
Is it possible that was wrong by the No, Noelle, please stop. It was probably just wind. Yeah, that must have been it.
Still stuck in the denial stage, eh, mademoiselle?
I understand how you feel, Ellie. I do. But considering how that last fight went, I say we continue our investigation. Sergeant Major, are you ready to go?
Yes, of course. I guess I have no choice. At least our attacks are effective against them.
And I think I'd be torn up some haunted mansion when I woke up this morning.
So there really are strange ghost entities appearing here for some reason. Is it because of the bell? Come to think of it, did the bell in Stargazer's tower ever ring? I wonder if maybe the bells have some sort of special quality to them. Something that makes these things happen. Oh hey, look, these are literally the exact same enemies from the third game. The Bone Warrior, okay. Because we get a team attack next. Bone Warriors. Kill them! Very nice. Doesn't seem like I'm gonna need to worry about level. You look, but there are no small children in this trunk. What? Hello there. Cancel. Because I want to battle scope. Bone Archer. No need to worry. I've got a gun. Team attack. Kill. Very nice. That's a big boy. Dillahan. Oh, you guys were actually in the previous game too. I for some reason recognized it from the name alone. Don't know why. Can't both, really? I wonder if this will kill. Surprisingly, yes. I didn't think it would do enough damage, considering normally Crash Bomb is mostly just for ailment dealing. Celestial Bomb. With the item you took it still in your hand, you look at the chest. It looks back at you with an expression that says, bruh. Bruh. Underground cap. What the hell is this? Come here. Come here, Skellyman. Randy, why are you so far back? Ow. Oh, I remember. It's because sometimes a side quest takes them out of your party and it changes up the formation. Also, I remember... Nah, I don't want to change formation. I probably should for some characters, but it honestly works out. So, why not? You! These guys with the freaking petrification. I remember you. Don't think I forgot. Poltergeist. Yep. And causes trouble and petrifies. Can split itself and hard to hit. Yep, I don't think I've ever forgotten about you. I am still bitter. This place is a huge-ass area. You feel a sharp gaze stare at you from inside the void. Whose eyes are those? Probably shouldn't need to bother with fighting as much as I feel like I need to. Get that. Just to fall down at your door. What's that? Just to fall down at your door. Defeated over 2,000 enemies. Nice. I currently have 900 points, so I actually did take a quick look at some of the things that you could do with the points for New Game Plus, because I was curious. And It's mostly just like, mostly you just need the points in order to bring over stuff that you want. And apparently if you want to bring over, like, I think from what I remember hearing, if you want to bring over, like, almost everything that you can from, like, from your previous playthrough, I think the guide, the thing I looked at said that you need 2,000, I think. But that's if you want literally everything from your previous playthrough. Oh. And I mean, like, everything. There are certain things, like, even, like, let's say the books, like, even those cost points to bring over. You know, I kind of did just open that without a second thought, now did I? You guys are weak to Mirage. Oh, it's a good thing I got the Galleon Tower move. You know what? No. I was gonna say, why not show off Avalon Gate, but then I remembered, oh yeah, this move has so much MP requirement, that's EP requirement, that it's insane. It requires 225. It's strong, don't get me wrong, I've used it outside and while farming, and it's insanely helpful for farming. That being said, it is also exceedingly expensive. I mean, you see it for yourself. That's not exactly like an easy to get amount of, or that's not like a cheap amount or whatever. That's like, that's most your stuff. Iron Shoes. The chest is as empty as your soul. Chest kind ill needs a looter such as you. Wait! This chest is as empty as your soul. Just kind ill needs a looter such as you. It is not by my hand that I was once again given flesh. Something like that, right? Oh, hey, we're up here. What's this button do? Oh, hey. Oh, hey. I see. There are enemies downstairs now. Hi there. I really do love just going through these games at this point and just seeing all the chess dialogue. I love seeing all the things they reference and do. I really hope that this is the one thing that stays consistent throughout the entire series. If anything stays consistent throughout the entire Trails of series, it better be the chest. Everything else, whatever. Change it if you need to. But don't you dare consider throwing away the chest dialogue. The chest dialogue is truly a blessed creation. Oh, hey, wait a minute. You guys are also in the previous game, aren't you? I recognize you. Somewhat. Wind Fairies, yeah. I somewhat remember you. Very vaguely, but enough. Oh, I definitely remember these guys, though. These are the ones that were in Gehenna. No, I need to scan. Deadman. Ghost risen from Gehenna. Yep. It is interesting seeing how all these Gehenna enemies are existing in... Well, not Gehenna. I can't remember anything. Jeez, oh Pete. That's Spiral. Very nice. Fish darts. It's better to have have had treasure and been looted than to have never had treasure at all. If you say so. These like living quarters? Hi there! Scared the crap out of me for some reason. Courageous Hot Pot. I hope that Hot Pot teaches you a lesson about taking what isn't yours. Yo, where's he going? love how that other one just went out of bounds. This chest is important foreshadowing. You just don't know it yet. Okie dokie. If thou sayest so. What did I just... Oh. Wait. Yeah, these these really are just all enemies from the third game. Bargems. Yeah, all these enemies are from the third game, I'm pretty sure. Nope. No, you don't. Oh, that's why I remember you. I was about to say, like, for some reason, that enemy in particular struck me as like, oh, I need to worry about it. But at the same time, it's like, why am I worrying about it? That's why. You're the one that does that. Ugh. That's why my memory said to worry about you. Ow. EV charge? Huh? You want a chest message? Just a sec. I'm in the middle of a Palm Party match right now. Okay. Take your time. Wait. There's something... Oh, hey! These guys, too. The ones that inflict morph on you. Yeah, the Hammer Dwarves. Very nice. Unlock it. Oh, hey! It's an easy way here. Nice. What's this way? Well, what's this way? Aha! Action 3. I think... Do I not already have Action 3 on everybody? That I like having it on? I do. No, I don't. You can have Action 3. Jess can't be arrested, you know. Yeah, I know. Does that change any of Randy's moves? I don't know if he had Chrono Drive before, but I'm going to go under the assumption he didn't. More dead men. What's this way? I'm gonna go back this way first. I am glad I went this way first. Oh dear. That's annoying. How does one want to deal with this? I could just make it easy on myself and use... Honestly, I'm not too opposed to this decision. First off, it'd be best to go here. Not immune to fire? Curious. Wait to Mirage. Black suit. First the Brace Girl, now the CPD. Now CGF is helping Rob Chest too? Did I never equip that other... I didn't. Nice. Less movement, but more defense. I like having the movement, honestly. And it's not too big of an upgrade. This gives me no ADF. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think that's a good thing to have right now. Because we're in an area with ghosts. I don't know about you, but I would expect ghost enemies to have a lot of elemental attacks. Maybe that's just me, but... Oh, hey! The fish enemy. And the horse. Although, the fish enemy, the fish ghost thing, these guys used to be a lot bigger. I do remember that. You guys used to be giant for some reason. Now you're very small. Wisps. Yeah, you guys are minuscule. Bruh. You resist death blow? What's the point of it existing? To kill me specifically? Are these selkies? Nightmare. I thought you guys were called Silkies in the last game. What did it say you're weak to? Space. I keep mixing up time and space, don't I? Wait. Did I say space? No, I said time. Wait. Whatever. You know what's happening. I'm insane. Oh, wait. I forgot. I didn't even realize we had this. Let's grab that. Bro. Adamant horse. I thought I had a space move. Does no one have it? No, you have it. I was about to say, I know someone has it, I'm pretty sure. I didn't even need it. EB Cut 3. Bad news, pal. You're looking at the best Jaeger in all Chester and Zemuria. I think that's the first time I've been given an EP Cut 3, yeah. Give it to Tio, because Tio uses the EP the most. A lot more, I'm checking the gem difference. I could have just done this. Does that give her any new arts of note that I can notice? A Calamity Claw. Debilitate area large, movement -3, and speed -50. Demonic Claws from Gehenna grab the feet. That sounds amazing. That could potentially be really helpful. Avalon Gaze now 213. Every little bit helps, I'd say. Pleased with that. There's a chest over here somewhere. The question is, how do you get to it? Let's see here. Can I not get to it from here and I have to go through like another door or something? Wait, nope, I'm wrong. Celestial Bomb. Rude. Okay, I think we're safe with this area. Let's go ahead and move on. Here's another button. Hit the button. Alright, we can go up here now. I feel like I should save. Yep, we're boss time. Already. I forgot I can speed this up. Okay. One more time. Let's go. What's our problem here? Oh, this is a very ominous looking room. This is terrifying. There's a giant eye on the floor. The hell is this?
What is this?
There it is. I don't like the look of it. One bit. How is there a place like this behind a chapel?
It's not normal, that's for sure. These ruins seem way too twisted to belong to the Septian Church.
I'm curious about that pattern on the floor there. It resembles an eye, doesn't it?
Yeah. Tio? What's wrong, Tio?
Do you know something? Odds are this place served as some sort of ritual chamber. A horrid place used to offer live sacrifices. Sacrifices? Yes. I imagine those dark red stains on the floor of the victims spill blood. Of course, I would not know for sure without a proper composition test.
I wish I hadn't heard that.
I still don't understand what this is all doing here in the first place, though. Crap.
Again?
What's going to show up this time? Here we go. Ah, great. Okay. No way. Is that thing devil?
Please, be careful. I'm detecting massive amounts of spiritual energy from it.
We're supposed to be cops, not exorcists.
Here it comes.
A devil. Let's do it. Arc Devil. And the Pseudo-Rudos. Alright, the Arc Devil. Oh. Dream Devil that slowly corrupts people. A single swing of its claws terrifies foes. Also, music's going nutty right now. And then the Pseudo-Rudos. An evil statue made from a tough material which expels fire from its mouth. I want to take care of those statues first, because they can... If they work the same as they did do in the last game, then they'll take one turn to prep and then use the next turn to just spew a lane of flame. So, want to focus on those guys first, I feel. Although, I do want to... Hang on. Looking back... You have complete immunity. These guys can at least be hit with stat downs, but the Arc Devil has complete immunity to everything. And stat downs included. Where to go from here? Can't even AT delay them. For now, Randy just... Again, let's focus on those little guys first. Maybe consider giving... Can maybe do... I don't know. I don't know what these guys exactly are going to do. It might just be worth it to try and go for killing. Yep, they work the same as they do before. Okay, so they're gonna get hit with flames in a second here. Unless, hang on, I forgot. I do have Stun Break. And at least stop one of them. No, I get another turn. I don't have enough fort, though. Incredible. I'm not much appreciative of the fact that Tio's really hurting now. Adamantite Guard. How much damage did I deal with this? Okay. Focus on him. If I were to do Death Spiral, it will take a little bit, but I don't think I need... I'm going for it. Web. It'll be fine. This'll... No, it won't. I can't stop him. Give me... Sure, I've got something here that cures poison, right? Faint poison. Well, anything more that gives more health, please. Best I've got is this thing. Fine. Give it to you. Also have Randy in the way. Galleon Tower. Okay, that gets rid of one. All right, we gotta focus on the big guy then. I was hoping I could just ignore him, but I could just ignore him until I got rid of the small ones. But if he's gonna keep summoning, we have to change plans. Got it. Fine. I'm gonna do an Adamantite Guard here. Because if the big guy is mostly physical using, then it might just be worth it to have that for just a little bit. A little bit extra, you know? Let's see here. He's mostly weak to time. No, to space, sorry. I can't do stat downs on him, but I can try giving stat buffs to myself if I need. I'm gonna go for Crimson Gale. Super recover app. This'll do. Zite, get in here. All right, that should help a little bit. What the heck is it doing? Can't even tell what move it's trying to do here. Whatever, I don't want it. Whatever it is. How does it resist don't even bother with the normal elements? Just attack then. Dark matter. Allies. Just keep spamming dark matter. Oh, hell nah. Can I... Nope. Let's see here. If it's using an art, reflect it. Where's the... It's there. Air reflex. Just gonna have to take the beatings. Keep throwing dark matter out. Dark matter. Dark matter again. That'll do. Can kind of actually waste the turns of the Art Devil better if I use reflect moves whenever he's using an art. If I could get... I'm gonna have to miss out on my chance to get the, That's fine. Collect. That's fine. Let's see here. Just continue with dark matter. Good. Stop healing! Keep spamming it. Almost out. I wouldn't be able to. Diamond Dust. This isn't Diamond Dust. It tracks on. I didn't know if it did or not. I think it'll be fine though. Yeah, one isn't gonna kill, but this will. See ya. Okay. Hey, the pattern on floor looks different, doesn't it? I thought it was brighter. I thought the middle part of it was brighter before.
We may have to take it down. What Aiyosa's name was that? Looks like it tells straight from the church's testaments. Regardless of its origin, it was emitting a terrifying amount of spiritual energy.
Ghosts, skeletons, evil creatures, and never find devils? This place is messed up, man.
Given our current position, I'm pretty sure the bell's right above us. Let's go check it out, everyone.
Let's.
Could have sworn this on the ground was brighter before. Maybe I'm wrong, though. What the hell? What's going on here? This sound.
It's almost like the bell is resonating with something. Could be. Perhaps this bell truly is the cause of all the strange things happening here.
Bell?
What do you mean by that? Of course, I do not know the specifics, but I feel as if this bell is essentially the nucleus of the otherworldly aura covering this entire temple. In other words, if we can put an end to the resonance, maybe, just maybe,
Everything will go back to normal.
What do you think, Sergeant Major? Should we give it a shot?
yes, let's do it. Lloyd, Randy, could you give me a hand? We'll have to try to stop it together.
No problem.
Roger Wilco.
Stop! Stop! Stop ringing! Ah! Oh, hey. Did it work? I think we got the resonance to stop.
The bloom lifted.
Yep, we got clear skies now.
The otherworldly aura over the temple seems to have dissipated, which may mean...
The things have changed inside as well. We should head back in and take a look.
Roger.
Why was it even doing that, though? It's good that we stopped it, but something must have started it up, right? Because it wasn't... Surely it wasn't... It doesn't sound like this was doing it before. It sounds like it only just started doing it recently. So, if that's the case, then what started it? Looks fine in here. It actually looks a lot more pleasant. The light shining in makes it look a lot more serene in a way. Yeah.
But you look at that. Oh, the sunlight's shining through.
Seems like the monster's up and vanished too.
Yeah, but we should check the lower floor just to be sure. Why was it doing that, though? And I wonder if the other bell could do the same thing, too.
I no longer detect the presence of the time, space, or mirage elements in the area. It appears as if the distorted space has returned to normal.
That's good to hear. But still, how did all this happen in the first place? Someone had to have started it up. It definitely had something to do with that bell, but I don't really understand any more than that.
Unfortunately, that is beyond my knowledge. However, I'd say there's a high likelihood that the bell is actually an artifact of some kind.
An artifact? What's that?
Artifacts are the remnants of the ancient Sumerian civilization that existed 1,200 years ago. They seem to hold powers beyond orbital technology and are under the strict control of the church.
Yeah, I hear stories about the things popping up every now and then. Like some pompous rich fool will end up in hot water after a church confiscates a crazy powerful artifact he was hiding.
Oh, this is news to me.
First I've heard of it as well. It's not surprising. The average person will encounter many artifacts in their daily life. They are unable to be analyzed with modern technology, and many are dangerous, so the church keeps a tight hold on them.
Oh, I see.
Either way, I think we've collected more than enough information about these ruins. Let's turn in a report and leave it further investigation to the specialists.
I'm with you.
Yes, I think that's for the best.
So, time to call it a day?
Yep, sounds good. Everyone, thank you so much for your help with this investigation. I think it's safe to call this mission accomplished.
All good? We made it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was actually pretty scared in there.
You don't say. Well, anyway, good job, everyone. I'm so curious about that bell, though. Wonder if it really is an artifact. Those monsters were the strangest ones I've ever seen, too.
Stargazer's towers are mysterious, but this temple was really something else. And let's not forget the creepy ritual chamber behind the chapel.
I wish I could. Honestly, I feel like this place is much too ominous to have ever been a church. What has actually happened here 500 years ago?
Well, I say we leave that question to the specialist and get out of here. I knew this place was gonna be spooky, but I feel like I did 10 back-to-back rounds on a horror coaster.
I know what you mean. Anyway, should we head back to where we parked the car?
Sounds good to me. All good? Seems we're done with this area. Yeah, it's very interesting. I really do. Part of me wonders if we hadn't dealt with it just now like we did. Part of me wonders, do you think its effect would have spread? Do you think the resonance could have gotten stronger and stronger potentially over time to the point where it could start, like, or its effect could be much more problematic?
Well then, what are your guys' plans now? I still have a bit of time before I need to head back. Would you like a ride anywhere?
Let me think.
We may as well take her up on her offer while we have the chance.
A call? Sorry, give me a minute.
Guys, we're about to head out too, and that's just how it goes.
Yeah, no. Hello, this is Lloyd Banning, Special Sports Section.
Hello, Lloyd. May I ask where you guys are right now?
Oh, we're in the tunnel in the Maine's mountain path. Actually, we just finished investigating some ruins in the area with your sister.
Ah, yes. Noe was telling me about that earlier. I assume the investigation went well?
Yeah, we're all done for now anyway. Did you need your sister? I can put her on the call if so.
Oh, no, that's okay. If I needed to talk to her, I would have just called her Enigma, silly. I'm actually calling because someone was asking for the SSS.
Oh, really? Who was it? A civilian?
Not quite. It's the Mayor of Mainz. It sounds like he needs a consultation with your team.
Huh. That's surprising to hear. Did he give you any details?
Apparently one of the locals from Mainz left to visit Crossville City, but he hasn't returned for several days. At least that's what I gather from everything the mayor told me.
So a civilian's gone missing. That definitely is concerning. Alright, we're headed near Mainz, so we'll pay Mayor Bixen a visit. Fortunately for us, your sister can give us a ride there.
Don't be afraid to work her to the bone. I'll go and contact the mayor to let him know you're on the way.
Alright.
Is that Fran?
Yeah, she called to tell us about a new request. Here's what had happened.
So Mayor Bixen submitted a support request. Someone left Mainz to visit the city and is yet to return home.
Close by, so we may as well head over and get the story straight from the mayor's mouth.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Alright, Sergeant Major, could you take us to Mainz?
Leave it to me.
Mainz Village we go. So, someone's gone missing and hasn't returned.
And here we are. Welcome to Mainz, everyone.
Man, it really is nice being able to drive. Wish we had a car. Well, now we're here, let's hurry and ask the mayor for the details on the case.
Right.
If I remember correctly, we just have to go straight ahead to get to his place.
You're sticking with us, Noe. Hello there, sir. Excuse us, it's the special support section.
Yes, I've been waiting for you all. Apologies for making you come all this way. Truth be told, I intend to go see you in the city, but...
Please, don't worry about that. We were in the area, so stopping by was no inconvenience at all. So, would you mind explaining the support request to us?
Of course, please, take a seat.
I'll pour some tea. Just 1 second.
So what happened? I see. In summary, one of your miners, Gantz, traveled across Bell City almost 2 weeks ago and hasn't been back since?
That's right. You see, he's a die-hard gambler. To the point that he apparently goes to the casino in the city's entertainment district every weekend to flirt with Lady Luck.
But the fact that he hasn't contacted anyone for 2 whole weeks has us worried.
Yeah, that's fair. Even if he is a gambling addict, to not hear from somebody for 2 weeks is... Yeah.
Everyone around town is wondering where he's gone or if something happened to him. That's definitely strange. There may be some specific reason he has not returned, such as being involved in an accident. At the very least, I hope he wasn't attacked by monsters while traveling outside the city.
What if the miner's just a damn good gambler? Guy can make a kill in the casino if he plays his cards right. If I remember found myself flush with cash, I'd be chilling in Michelin with a drink in one hand and the other around a pretty lady's waist.
Yeah, I doubt that's the case. For starters, he isn't you.
Randy makes a valid point about gambling, though. We cannot ignore the possibility.
Still, though, even in that scenario, surely he would have mentioned this to somebody in the village. Like, at the very least, he surely would have family or something.
Well, unfortunately, I think we might have to rule that one out.
Why's that?
You said he loves to gamble. Are there any other relevant qualities about him we should know of?
Well, Gantz is the least serious person I've ever had the pleasure of knowing, but while he may love gambling to death, he's also absolutely horrible at it. On top of that, he's got the look of a man who would keel over from a splinter. Every time he comes home, his wall is as dry as a desert.
I see.
In that case, he might make some cash in the lottery, but without any real skill, I doubt he'd win much in a poker game.
Perhaps he took some Amira and ran off before the loan sharks could catch him. Well, that's another possibility to consider.
That was actually one of the scenarios we pondered over before you arrived.
Were that the case, I have no idea how we'd find him.
Alright, I think we have a grasp of the situation now. You can leave finding Gantz to us, Mayor Bixen. For now, we'll start with investigating the casino and other places he may have visited.
Thank you, Lloyd. I'll leave this matter in your hands, then. If you learn anything, could you contact my house by phone?
Of course, sir. Let me write down your phone number while I'm here. Alright. It's already evening. I guess it's probably about time we head back to the city.
Yep, there's still some more information I'd like to gather before the day's over, too. Noel, can we bother you for another ride? Of course! Let's get back to the car and I'll have you home in no time.
Works for me. Crossville City.
Wee. Wee. Wee.
Thank you.
Thanks again for your help today, everyone. I'll be sure to return the favor as soon as I can.
Oh, there's no need. It was nothing, really.
He's right. I'd say it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience like today. I'd say a once-in-a-lifetime experience like today's little adventures and thanks enough.
Speaking of that, I've been thinking of everything we saw at the temple. We should contact Crossbell Cathedral and consult with them what happened there. I agree. If what happened today was in fact related to an artifact, that they would be best suited to dealing with it. I see what you mean. Okay, I'll discuss things with the deputy commander and we'll figure out what to do. Anyway, I'm guessing you guys want to get started on your missing miner investigation, am I right?
That's right. Well, at least try to visit the casino before the day's over. If you happen to hear anything about the case through the CGF, could you let us know?
Of course. If anything comes up about a Gantz remains, I'll send it your way. I'll let you guys get back to your work now. Good luck!
Back at you, Noel.
Bye, Noel. It's been fun having a car. I feel like that one pink-haired NPC just got ran over, but whatever. Well then, there's no time to waste. Is everyone ready to head to the casino?
Let's go. There's still a lot we don't know about Gantz.
Oh, what are we waiting for? It's the entertainment district.
Alright. We're back home, Brandy. At least this is your second home, I'm pretty sure. Okie dokie. It's pretty empty in here.
This is the time of the day when business at the casino really starts to pick up. Well then, time to stay doing the entertainment district and hit the slots. Well, maybe we'll learn a thing or two about our missing miner while we're at it.
Brandy, no.
If we're going undercover, that'd be one thing, but there's absolutely no reason for us to start gambling. Agreed. Let's stick with questioning employees and customers. Perhaps that will lead to some clue about Gantz's whereabouts.
Yeah, a bunch of killjoys.
Listen here, Buster.
How, Gantz? Yeah, he's indeed one of our regulars. He was a casual gambler with a penchant for losing, until recently. I think it'd be better if you heard the details from the owner, though.
The owner? Are you the owner?
You'd like to know about Gantz? He's a regular of ours, though he used to only come and play on the weekends. I think you'll be able to get more details out of the owner.
Are you the owner?
You wanna know about Gantz? You should probably talk to the owner about him. He's usually up for a chat over the bar.
Oh, is it the woman?
I thought Gantz used to be a third-rate gambler. Is that really the truth, though? I failed to get that impression from him at all.
Is the bar upstairs? It is.
Good evening, everyone. I assume you're here to join Randy for some fun.
No, not today.
Actually, we want to ask you about something, Drake.
Yeah, you know about a Gantz?
He's missing. Why, that's preposterous. He was just here earlier today. He left after winning quite a hefty sum of money.
Really? Wait, really?
He won.
Come on, Drake. You must have thinking of someone else, right? First, we were told the guy we're looking for is as unlucky as he is terrible at cards. Oh, I assure you, I know the man well. It all started about 2 weeks ago. It'd been a while since I last seen him, but I swear it was like he was a completely different person. And out of nowhere, he put my dealers on the biggest losing streak this casino's ever seen. We've lost about 500,000 mira to him now. That's strange. How the hell? 500,000?
Has an exorbitant amount of money.
No friggin' way, man. He's gotta be cheating, right? As I'm sure you know, we are professionals here. If someone was cheating, it won't escape our notice. Besides, it's not only his skill that's completely changed. His luck has become miraculously good as well. We'd certainly like to know just how he was able to change his fortune so drastically.
Sounds like something might have happened to the guy. I mean, it sounds good and all, but to have everything about him change, do a 180-degree turn just like that, seems a bit off, doesn't it?
This is quite different from the story Mayor Bixen gave us.
Excuse me, sir. Apparently Gantz hasn't returned to Mainz for some time now. Do you have any idea where he's staying?
Ah, yes. Last I heard, he's staying at the hotel across the street. The deluxe suite on the top floor, no less.
Bruh. The deluxe suite. Oh, I suppose he does have the mirror. Well, I suppose he does have the mirror for it now.
Yeah, talk about Rice the richest story.
In any case, I'm surprised we were able to track him down so easily.
So am I. Should we go? We should go pay him a visit right now. Alright, well, it's nighttime now. Well, the Hotel Millennium is where we need to go, right? Sorry, nighttime. We should go speak with Gantz before it gets any later.
Right, let's head over to the hotel. Mr. Drake said the deluxe suites are on the top floor.
You know, imagine what it's like to win big at the casino and start living the high life. Damn, I'm jealous as hell.
Randy, it'll be bedtime in a few hours. Save your dreams of luxury for then.
Damn, Tiyata, you really just got cut to my heart. Just like that, huh?
So it's on the top floor. One of these rooms? Is it you?
Is that you, Randy? Oh my, long time no see.
The pleasure's all mine, ladies.
Oh, you people. Excuse us, sir. We're with the CPD. You must be Gantz from Mainz, correct? That's right. I met you somewhere before. Have we?
I recognize this man. I believe we saved him from warhounds during our first time in Mainz.
Oh, huh. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
I'd almost forgotten.
I think I remember now. Those kids from way back when. So what you want? Well, we received a request from the mayor of Mainz. He told us you'd gone missing. The mayor's looking for me? What does he want with me?
Come on, man. You've been gone for like 2 weeks without telling anyone. Everyone back in town is worried about you. They thought something has happened.
And so, they asked us to go looking for you.
Okay. They found me. Good job, officer. It don't matter none. I ain't ever going back to Maine. Wait, are you serious?
For what reason?
Ain't it obvious? I'm the greatest gambler the state has ever seen. It ain't just my killer skill tables. Oh no. Lady Luck can't keep her hands off me too. Who the hell want to go back to Maine just to smash rocks all day long?
But,
Come on, man.
are you sure that's what you want? Everybody's worried sick about you. You could at least contact the mayor and let him know you're okay.
Shut up! Just shut up! You can't order me around like this, kid. One more round of park and it'll be off to Michelin for me. Hey, ladies, how about I take you to some fancy resorts this weekend? You can pick whatever you want from those boutiques they got, too. It's on me.
Oh, really? We can't wait to go. Well, he seems fine at least.
Ain't much we can do about him. Guy's drunk off his own success, and plenty of booze from the look of it.
The way things turned out is unfortunate, but all we can do now is let the mayor know what happened. It's not really our place to force him to return to Mainz. Indeed, it was his unconscious decision. What's on your mind, Lloyd? You look like something's bothering you.
Well, I was just thinking. He was an amateur gambler who played on the weekend. He had a reputation for having no luck and poor judgment. How did he suddenly end up on such a huge winning streak? Yeah, it does. It's definitely suspicious in my mind. Why the hell would his luck suddenly turn around so severely?
That's true.
Is he caught up? Is he doing something?
You're right. That's fishy as hell. What do you think it'd take for him to teach me a few of his tricks?
I was under the impression you were already a skilled gambler yourself, Randy.
Oh yeah, bad. Even I couldn't manage a 2-week-long hot streak and rake in 500,000 Mira. Pretty sure Gambler Jack's the only man who could do something like that.
Jack's a fictional character, Randy. Oh. Heck, how are you guys still doing here?
Hey, that's no way to trio, Randy. Can I ask you two gals something real quick? I'm a little curious about that Gamps fellow there.
Go right ahead. How, what is it? Is he involved in some sort of crime?
Nah, it ain't nothing like that. I'm just wondering if he always acts that fool of himself. I know he was more than a few drinks in, but still, he was laying the attitude on a bit thick, don't you think?
Yeah, I can see what you mean. It's true, he wasn't that high and mighty when he first started coming around here. When he started winning, though, he got louder and way more bossy. But it's part of our job to deal with customers like that, so we didn't really think twice about it.
Yeah? I see.
So it's safe to say that it wasn't just the alcohol making him like that.
Personally aside, that man is something else. It's almost as if he could see through the cards while they were laid down. He must have razor-sharp senses. No kidding. It's totally insane, to be honest. He even won straight-up bets at the roulette table, too. You think he can read the dealer's mind? Or see into the future?
That's not impressive. That's way beyond just having good instincts. It sounds more like a superpower.
Yeah, man. Why couldn't Idios have blessed me with such wonderful talents?
Anyway, that's all we know about Gantz. Was that all you need?
Yep, you've been real helpful. Think I'll come see you cues again when I get some free time.
We'll see about that. See you later, Randy.
So the guy just suddenly started winning, and it was almost as if he could see through the cards?
Anyway, we should let the mayor know what's happened.
Yeah, I'll give him a call. Hello?
Hello, this is Vixen speaking.
Good evening, sir. This is Lloyd Bannings from the SSS.
Oh, good to hear from you. Were you able to find any information on Gantz?
Well, about that. We found him.
I can hardly believe it. A man like Gantz winning a fortune at the casino and living in a luxury hotel?
We tried to reason with him, but he refuses to return to Mainz. So we figured that the least we could do was report the situation to you.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. You've done more than enough. I'll make my way to sea tomorrow and speak with Gantz myself. Thank you for your hard work.
There's no trouble at all, sir. If we can be of any further assistance, then please don't hesitate to contact us again. We'd like to help out with this case as much as we can.
Thank you. I'll be counting on you all.
Well, what'd the mayor say? Well, he was definitely surprised about Gantz. He said he'd be coming to Crossbelt City tomorrow so he could speak with him.
There's a better man for the job, to be honest.
Theo. What's wrong, Theo? You've been quiet for a while now. Is something bothering you?
No, not particularly. It was a long day, so I'm feeling a bit fatigued.
I know what you mean. Investigating those ruins earlier really took me out of it.
It's getting pretty late. We should head back home. He has been waiting all day for us, after all. It'll be good to see her again. One look at her smile and all my exhaustion will completely vanish.
That might be a bit much, but I definitely get what you mean.
Man, she really just went and turned all our hearts into mush, huh? Well, let's run home and see our sweet little Keto.
Keto! Kia! I can't even fast travel right now. Kia! Phew, we're home!
Oh, you're back! Yay! You're up!
I wish I could be as full of energy as you always are, Kia.
Yep, I'm so energetic I can power all Crossbell. You guys are home late. Was there a lot of work today?
There sure was.
We didn't have no elder ferries around everywhere. We'd probably collapse on the side of the road somewhere.
Agreed. Hey, Tio? You look super tired. Are you alright? Yes, I will be fine. Simply seeing that cute face of yours has completely recharged me. Kia? Since I got so much energy, I'll share some with you. This will supercharge you.
That's Kia for you.
For sure. Your smile will fill you up. Will fill you full of pep quicker than any medicine out there.
I guess Kia's hugs really are a miracle cure. Thank you, Kia. I think I'm sufficiently recharged. Yay!
Come to think of it, is the chief not home yet, Kia?
The chief? Oh, he's over in his office. Someone came to visit and he's still talking with them.
A visitor? That's pretty unusual, considering how late it is.
Do you remember what he looked like? He's an old man with a beard and a big belly. He kind of reminds me of a bear. I think the chief called him something like... lawyer?
Oh, Mr. Grimwood's here?
Does he sound mighty so late?
Maybe we should go say hello to him when we have the chance. I leave that all to you. I'm on kitchen duty tonight.
You alright with cooking for everyone? If you want, I could take over.
No, I already performed the prep work earlier, so it should be easy. Hold on for just a moment, a little while longer, okay, Kia? I want to help. Can I? Can I? You want to? Well then, you'll be my sous chef.
Yippee! Alright, let's go check on these guys then. Excuse us. Hey, Grim.
Hey, what took you so long? Oh, sorry for dropping by so late.
We thought it might be you, Mr. Grimwood.
What a pleasant surprise to have you visit.
Oh, yes, well, I had some matters to discuss with Sergey. Since I was in the neighborhood, I took the opportunity to stop by.
Matters to discuss.
Yeah, I'll cut to the chase. It's about Kia's identity.
Oh, then did you...
You guys figure out anything? Fortunately not. It seems like our request was all submitted to the guild, but I, at Sergey's past, explored another possibility. Fortunately, it wasn't... No, actually, I'm pleased to say the possibility I looked into was a bust.
You were happy it was a bust?
Right. It was pertaining to a story several years back. There were multiple cases of child abductions, primarily focused in the Calvary Republic.
Really? Child abductions? Horrible.
I'll omit the more unnecessary details, but it was a pretty massive case. Because Calvert wasn't the only country targeted. An international investigation team was created to get to the bottom of things. At each country's army, police force, the Brace Guild, you name it. Everyone cooperated to put an end to that mess.
That's crazy. Just an entire continent-wide child abduction?
It's the first I've heard of it.
Same here. Since it was kept under wraps, it must have been pretty damn serious. Yes, eventually the case was closed. In the end, it was decided that due to its nature, it was to be kept strictly confidential. The only reason I know about it is because I was involved, serving as an advisor.
Wait, hold on a second. You're saying there's a chance Kia could be one of the victims from this whole abduction incident?
I thought the same thing, so I searched through the case records again. To my relief, I wasn't able to find any children who matched Kia's description.
In a strange way, that is honestly a relief. I kind of agree with you now. It'd be pretty depressing if she was suddenly just...
For the record, nearly all the men responsible for those horrors were arrested, and then the remainder committed suicide. I simply came by today to inform Sergei about my findings.
I see.
I'm relieved that Kia wasn't a part of that, but the fact that it actually happened.
I would have ended up telling you all about this eventually. Anyway, we're back to square one with Kia. No, that's fine. We'll just keep doing what we're doing. We'll look after the little kid until we find one of her relatives. Right, I appreciate if you kept sheltering the child here. But in case we can't end up finding a relative, we should consider entrusting her to a foster family or to a church orphanage.
Well, but...
Those are outcomes all of you need to start considering. Adopting a kid isn't like taking in some stray animal. She can't just keep living here forever, no matter how cute she might be.
that might be true.
Yeah, you're right. She'll need a good bit more care than some kin, that's for sure. I'm sorry, everyone. It seems I brought down the mood a bit. You all just returned from a long day of work, didn't you? I imagine you all have a report to deliver, so I think I should excuse myself now.
No, please, wait. The truth is, there's something we were planning on consulting you about.
Oh? What's that?
So, you see... the missing minor?
So you were working on a missing person case? Sounds like a job for the SSS, alright.
It didn't seem like anything illegal was going on, so we just let him be. I wonder if we should have tried a little hard to get him to go home, though.
Well, that's a complicated question. If you were bracers, there'd be a little more wiggle room to negotiate. Comes with a job. The police officer tried to pull that move, however, odds are the whole situation would turn to a civil dispute. It's an extremely fine line.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Guys old enough to make his own decisions, so in the end, I guess it's none of our business. If he were just some brag, we could have just given him a little kick in the rear and sent him home.
That's true. However, you mentioned his skills and luck with gambling completely changed, almost like he was a completely different person.
Ian, something about this rub you the wrong way? Well, it might just be a coincidence, but lately two similar stories have come to my attention.
Oh? Huh? Oh, really?
You tell me there's not one but three lucky bastards who hit the jackpot? No, it's a bit different. The stories I heard involve a stockbroker who works for a security firm and the manager of a trading company. Recently, both companies sustained heavy losses and were almost in the red, but the last few days, they seem to have experienced an incredible rebound. I could hardly believe it until I saw the numbers. Especially the stockbroker. It said he bought and sold stocks with unprecedented luck and intuition, as if he could see the future. That's... sounds pretty familiar.
So there are suddenly just people out there that are seemingly just almost having some sort of like future sight of some kind.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's only a coincidence. Or from what I've heard, these two have also become extremely arrogant just as their fortunes reversed. Tidbit piqued my interest.
That's definitely strange.
Hey Ian, any chance you know the backgrounds of these two? Not yet, but if you're interested, I can start looking into them right away. You want to check possible ties, I presume? Yeah, if possible.
Does something catch your attention, Chief?
When you're in this business, Lloyd, it never hurts to have all the info you can. It's as simple as that.
I understand. Guy told me something like that too. That the decisive factors in an investigation are intuition and the information you uncover.
Well then, I'll get out of your way now. If there's ever anything bothering you, don't hesitate to stop by my office. I'll do everything in my power to help out.
Thank you very much, Mr. Grimwood.
We'll definitely take you up on that offer when the time comes.
We've got random cases of people suddenly having everything turned for them. Hey you. Ravage managed to recover their smuggling routes. Yes, sir. 3 of the routes we decimated over the last week have already been reorganized. We've been trying to impede them, but their resilience was most unexpected. How curious. I was led to believe that they didn't have the manpower to accomplish such a thing. Did their boss finally involve himself in their restoration efforts? That's the strangest part. The killing bear was nowhere to be found. This appeared to be solely the work of subordinates. Reports state that they only brought enough for a small squad. Not only that, but there were no warhounds present either. How interesting. Now I'm even more curious. Had this been a battle of even numbers, hey, you should have come out victorious. Did they employ those Rainford-having machine guns, perhaps? Yes, actually. Their main forces appear to have been armed with them. Oh, the report also mentions that the battle prowess has skyrocketed. Interesting. I get the impression Don Marconi is trying his utmost to appease the speaker and quell his rage. I don't recall any new reports of Jaegers being employed or any training exercise being held either. Very peculiar indeed. Are you implying they've acquired a trump card right under our noses? Precisely. As far as I'm able to tell, this trump card of theirs is something truly extraordinary indeed. Perhaps even more so than our own. Like Yin, however, this new mission of theirs is something that can turn the tide of battle at a moment's notice. Oh, how did they... What the hell? What was that? Ah, yes. Speaking of the devil, and he shall appear. We got people on our hands! A group of them draped in black are unloading rounds into the building. Revochet, I think. There's about 10 of them, and the killing bear isn't one of them. They're only 10 measly grunts. Hurry up and finish them off then. Don't worry about the police. This is self-defense, so anything goes. Well, the thing is, those guys aren't human, I'm telling you. They're holding massive machine guns with just one hand. The first floor has been breached. It's only a matter of time before they reach us, sir. If only Master Yin was here. Oh dear. I doubt even I could outwit our foes in such a barbaric situation as this. Let's go. You don't mean... Let's go, Lau. Relying on Yin for a petty squabble like this would be a stain on Hei's name. Come, let's demonstrate our might as the conquerors of the Eastern Quarter. Oh dear. The hell happened at night? What the hell happened? Wake up. Hey, you building absolutely turned into Swiss cheese. This girl's full of surprises. You're telling me that Kia cooked up all these sunny side up eggs for us?
She sure did. Her technique was so good I ended up picking up a few tricks from her.
Fried eggs with a bit of runny yolk. Nice. I love this bacon too. It's fried to perfection. Just the right amount of crispiness.
She displayed just as much skill when helping me with the outsized creams too. Are you sure you don't have any training in the culinary arts, Kia? I don't know. Maybe? Whenever I cook, it's like my hands are moving on their own.
Well, I guess it's possible to retain skills like that through muscle memory. But the fact that she's this talented at her age is pretty amazing.
Hey, Tio. I was wondering, do you feel okay today?
Ah. You look fine as far as I can tell. You're not feeling 100%. Maybe you should take the day off and rest?
No, I am fine. After all, I went to bed quite a bit earlier than usual yesterday.
I don't think we have any urgent requests to take care of, so you can always wait and see how you feel. A call? Earlier for that, ain't it?
It's a friend.
I'll check. Hello, this is Lloyd Bannings at the special support.
Yeah, I know, right? Now, where the heck are you? What are you doing right now?
Jonah? Oh. Wow, I wasn't expecting a night owl like yourself to be awake this early in the morning.
I'm playing and pulling all-nighter. But enough about that, doesn't matter. From out care for you, son, I bet you don't know anything at all, right?
Don't know anything about what?
So you don't know. Well then I, the great and brilliant John, will do you a favor. In the dead of the night yesterday, well technically today, but that's besides the point. Either way, someone raided Hei's office.
What?
They were caught completely off guard too. No offense, all defense, you know? Apparently they took some serious damage. If you ask me, it hadn't been done by those Revochet guys.
It's not outside the realm of possibility. Thanks for the heads up, Jonah.
You owe me now. You owe me one now, Lloyd.
Yeah.
That was Jonah.
Yeah, something crazy's popped up. They got attacked.
Is that really true, Lloyd?
It's freaking insane.
It's full of them to pull such a stun in the city, even if it was in the middle of the night. What?
If all this is true, I'd bet anything the First Vision's already jumped on the case. If it bothers you that much, though, then go ahead and check it out, but only after you finish eating.
Will do, sir. Oh, right. Will you be good to go, Tio?
Yes, of course. We can walk over to the Harbor District after we finish our breakfast.
Present for father. We get no side quests. Oh, we can't actually go anywhere right now. We can't fast travel. Can I go into the Bracer Goods still? Oh, hey, Arias.
So the SSS crew is back again, huh? If you're here, that must mean you've heard the news, I assume.
Yeah, I assume that means you already know too.
Who you think I am, honey? Of course I know. I know everything. We got everybody in the branch today, so they're all gathered on the second floor. Gotta prepare ourselves for the possibility of a war between the two organizations.
Wow, I'm always impressed with just how quickly the guild works.
And like usual, CPD is way late to the game. It all comes down to a difference in procedure. We've got our own way of handling an emergency, as I'm sure you do too. As such, I believe it would be best for you two to address this as you normally would.
Right.
Heiu's cow is an incredibly cunning man. I would be surprised if he didn't respond to this attack in some way, but I seriously doubt he'd rush to any sort of hasty retaliation either. Either way, there's not much we can do other than to be prepared as possible.
Yo!
Oh, you guys came. You hear about the big news about Heiu already?
Yeah, we already started conducting our investigation.
It seems all the bracers have gathered here too. That's a rare sight. I see the divine blade of wind downstairs. He is truly a sight to behold.
Yeah, they contacted all of us in our enigmas this morning.
That's why we all made our way here as soon as we could. Man, you guys really are just too quick.
You sure? Maybe you guys are... maybe it's you guys who are too slow. Are you secretly a bunch of slackers, maybe? By the way, RevShake sure left one heck of a mess for us to clean up. He has said, sister. I'm sure there might not be that many people in that area at night, but civilians still could have gotten caught up in their mess. Man, just thinking about it got me all steamed. I'm so ready to arrange some mafia face. Man, I want to see what those mafia guys had to say for themselves too. But apparently there's some kind of agreement where the police get dibs in times like this. You ask me, it's just not fair. Well, since we can't do anything, it's up to you guys. Lloyd, you better give this a your all.
I thought I had a solid grasp on the situation in Crossbell. When an incident like this occurs, it feels like there's a huge barrier to overcome. I hope we'll be able to get a better picture of the situation before too long. Always gotta check in with those two. Alright, what the hell happened here? Oh yeah, that place is riddled with bullets. What the hell? This place is a mess.
It certainly looks like the aftermath of a raid.
Definitely. There are traces of heavy weaponry scattered all over. At least they didn't resort to explosive. The whole place would be a crater if they did. Oh, I see you guys are on the scene too.
Hey Franz, how's the situation looking? We rushed out here as soon as we heard the news.
I don't know much yet. All I've heard is that shots were fired in the middle of the night. Dudley and the others are in the middle of conducting an investigation.
Sounds like First Division beat us to the punch. They are always quick to jump on cases like this.
We'd like to ask the members of Heiu some questions. Do you mind letting us inside?
I suppose I could. I was only told not to let civilians pass through here. You have to make up an excuse to Dudley for me, though.
Of course. Thanks for helping us out. I can't even remember the voice I gave Dudley. My god.
Oh, if you'll excuse me then. We'd like to help you, but unless you're willing to give us more details, there's not much we can do.
You'll have to forgive me. After all, it was late into the night. I haven't the foggiest idea of who the assailants may be, or why they had targeted our humble company.
Even so, it appears you were able to mount an efficient defense. The first and second floors are devastated, yet this room remains spotless. On the world were you able to fend off assailants armed with heavy machine guns?
I'll admit, it was tricky. However, the assailants managed to escape our grasp, I'm afraid. Many of our men were sent to St. Ursula. My oh my, what a disaster.
You have my condolences. Now, if you'll
Excuse us. Howdy.
You fool!
What's the Savagel support section doing here?
Why, good morning, Detective Bannings. I see the rest of you come along as well. Pardon our interruption, Cal. I know you're busy with the aftermath of the raid, but could I borrow a minute of your time? Anything for you, my friend. If you'll excuse us then, Dudley, I appreciate you having stopped by.
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
This irritates me to no end, but I'm leaving this snake to you. Try to get what you can out of him. Yes, sir. Well, at least he trusts us in that way. It has been quite some time, my friends. You all have had quite the adventure on the final day of the anniversary festival. I'm assuming Yin told you all about it. As you know, the special support section doesn't follow conventional investigative protocol. With that in mind, how about you go ahead and tell us your true intentions? Oh? Lloyd? There's no point wasting our time with his usual song and dance. Not only that, but we have a lot of ground to cover with Cal. I fear I get straight to the point.
Oh no, that's one hell of a gutsy move.
Lloyd can be quite audacious when he wants to be.
Excellent, Mr. Bannings. Simply superb. I knew I was right to put my hopes in you. Very well. I'm not particularly fond of trivial exchanges anyway. If your questions are within the realm of my knowledge, I will provide the answers you seek. Thank you, Cal. There were 3 things I wanted to ask you about. What about the assailant? What do you think are the assailants' true identity? Is it safe to assume Revshay is behind last night's raid? Or is there any chance the attack was carried out by a third party? So you're going to ask about that too? Very well. Now, please explain for them.
Sir, the assailants may have been en masse to conceal their identities, but there's no doubt it was Revshay's men. Not only were their weapons identical, but so was their combat style. There's something that can't be mimicked. That's something that can't be mimicked so easily.
I see. That makes sense.
In that case, something's still rubbing me the wrong way. You guys are all pretty damn good martial artists. And I gotta bet your man Lau here could hand out beans left and right. He flattered me. I'm sure Refsay doesn't have a shortage of counter press, but none of them could match up with you guys one-on-one. So then how'd you get trashed so hard by a handful of their thugs? Is Killing Bear leading the charge or something?
No, I don't believe the esteemed general manager of sales was present. Neither were his hand-picked ex-Jaeger friends. We believe Revshay's regular combat personnel were to be behind the attack. If that's the case, then how?
Though the techniques were simple, their speed and power were beyond comprehension. You were able to branch those heavy weapons, heavy machine guns, single-handedly. Our defenses were easily crushed by their unnatural strength. They overtook the first 2 floors with ease.
But for some reason, it seems as though they just suddenly have become... Are they modifying their own soldiers somehow? Are they being somehow, like, enhanced?
No fooling.
It wasn't only limited to their power and speed either. They had inhuman endurance as well. And thanks to that, I had to put into practice a few dangerous techniques.
Dangerous techniques?
Well, like what? I wasn't aware that you were trained in combat yourself, Cal. I'm nothing but an amateur compared to Master Yin. Alright, what about your future interactions? I'm not gonna be around the bush, Cal. How do you plan to respond to their raid? So that's what you want to know, is it? If you know what the manner of organization Heiyu is, then there shouldn't be any need to ask such a question.
So you're planning to retaliate then?
My, how presumptuous! To think we would ever do such a thing. You must understand, I'm speaking only in terms of crisis management. At the end of the day, what matters most to our company is profit. And in situations where our profits are threatened, it is my sworn duty to crush our antagonizers through the appropriate methods. I failed to see what's so strange about that.
By an annoyingly shrewd man.
Is requesting assistance from Heiyu's main office one of the appropriate methods?
Reinforcements from Heiyu's main office, huh?
You really aren't being around the bush, are you? Well, to answer your question, I have no such plans at the moment. After all, my reputation is on the line here. However, there is no guarantee the main office will respect my wishes. They may intervene, regardless. I suppose I should be able to keep them out of things for a little while, at the very least. Either way, we are sorely lacking in information about Revoché's current improvements. As such, we don't have an effective countermeasure. For now, I've assigned someone to keep a close eye on their movements. That's someone being an extremely reliable collaborator of ours.
You requested Yen's assistance.
I guess he would be the best up for an undercover mission like this.
Alright. What about Kia's identity? This isn't directly related to the case in question, but I figure I'd ask while I'm here. Do you really not know anything about Kia? Lloyd, that's... Kia, you said? Is that meant to be a person's name? That sounds more like a code word to me. You know, he's not wrong. Kia's name... the thing that obviously clues it in is the way her name's spelled. Capital K, lowercase e, capital A. Why is it spelled like that? That's obviously not how a name's supposed to be spelled. Feels more like it's supposed to be some kind of abbreviation of some sorts. I don't know what it's abbreviating, though, is the problem. Pardon me. I see this as a serious matter. All I know is that Kia's the name of that little girl you took into custody after the Schwartz auction. Well, that and the fact that our dear collaborator offered you a small piece of advice while you were there. The exhibits for the second half of the auction were all stored in the room over there. According to information that was sent to Heiyu, there's a bomb, so to speak, among those items. I recommend you confirm it for yourselves. A large leather trunk will be exhibited at the end of the auction. Inside the trunk is a bomb, which will only serve to jeopardize Revoché's position. This information was sent to us through a very complicated route. We were unable to determine the identity of the informant. However, in some ways, that only made it more credible. We wanted to be certain, however, so we asked our friend to check it. Even in my wildest dreams, I never expected this purported bomb to end up being a small girl. I see. So the bomb in question, it might not have been a genuine bomb, even though I can definitely see... Assuming my assumption that she is a doll is correct, then I can't exactly say I'd be too surprised if she actually had an explosive inside her somehow. But I think rather than being a physical bomb, it was more so meant as a figurative bomb on Revoché's existence. Because, sure enough, what would happen if Revochet just suddenly, like, here's our latest, here's the greatest prize we have. It's a child. Suddenly you're human trafficking with a child. And you have, like 30 different witnesses from, like, the highest echelons of society.
Yeah, it's like he's gonna feign ignorance to the very end.
Let's assume you're telling the truth. You have any inkling as to who that informant may have been?
Logically speaking, information this sensitive and incriminating would point to the actions of a Revochet defector. The only thing I can say for certain is that whoever was behind it, they are an incredibly skilled individual. At any rate, this is as far as our knowledge regarding Kia goes. Wait, whoa, I just had an idea. Is it Ren? Hear me out here. Hear me out. So, I'm under the assumption that Kia has to be a doll of some kind. A living doll. Probably from the doll, because what was supposed to originally be in the chest was said to be a doll. If we take that literally and that Kia's supposed to be a doll, then that means she's like a living doll, right? And where did we first meet Ren? And where is Ren currently, like, hanging out to fix Potter Mater? She's hanging at the doll studio. And Joshua and Estelle think that it's possible that there seems to be an implication that Joshua and Estelle think that the doll studio could be one of the 13 factories. Of Ouroboros, I mean. So, is it possible that Ren could be the one? And there's one other thing that actually gives me the idea that it could have been Ren that sent it. Which is, how is it that we were able to get into the auction in the first place? Who gave us the card that allowed us to actually get into the auction? It was Ren. Ren was the one who gave us the card. the black card with the golden rose on it. It was Ren who gave it to us. Is it possible it could have been Ren? Maybe, I don't know. If so, that would be a hell of a lot of planning, but it would also fit Ren to some degree, I guess. So I suppose it's up to you whether you believe me or not. Understood. Thanks for answering us honestly. I got nothing. Now then, does this conclude your questioning? Yes, for the moment. I appreciate your cooperation. Do you mind if I give the department an outline of what we discussed? Do as you like, my friend. By the way, Detective Bannings. Yes? I'll be honest with you. This raid was far beyond what I thought Revochet was capable of. I was under the impression that I was fully cognizant of their forces, connections, and strategies. Further, given the scrutiny they currently find themselves under, I never expected them to pull off such a brazen move. They've truly surpassed all of my expectations. I'm almost a little impressed. I must say, I'm unbelievably excited for what's to come. I cannot recall an instance in the last few years where the situation didn't play out exactly as I had expected. This is a rare opportunity for me to wield the full force of my power and intellect to my heart's desire. The mere thought gives me an indescribable joy.
Hey, watch yourself.
You're truly unbelievable.
Do not think for one second that I will allow the police to ruin my fun. Although, I'm willing to grant a unique opportunity to your department. You can somehow resolve the situation before Heiyu begins its retaliation, then we'll have no need to do so. I'll be eagerly awaiting your next move. I see. A proposition. If we can solve the case before Heiyu attacks, then they won't attack at all. Hi, sir. Question is, where do we even begin? Things have really gotten serious. Yeah?
Yeah, they gave us plenty of useful information to work with, but I can't believe how would so blatantly imply a full-scale war with Revochet.
Things keep hitting up like this, and we're gonna have a real mess on our hands. We're screwed if they decide to have a firefight in the middle of town.
Additionally, we have to consider the possibility that Heiyu may call for reinforcements. There are more than a few dark clouds already gathering on their horizon.
Yeah. Even so, it sounds like we still have a bit of time, judging by what Cal said. There are a lot of suspicious details about this raid Revochet pulled off. So we'll need to find out as much as we can about it before Heiyu mobilizes.
I agree. Now we visit each of the districts and question the citizens.
No. I think we'd better go straight to the source. Let's pay Revochet a visit.
You're kidding, right?
We may have gone there once before, but still. That was before the incident at the auction. Wouldn't it be too reckless to go there now?
It's true, they may have struck a deal with us, but it only relates to Kia's case. However, there's something I'm concerned about.
What might that be?
Garcia's movements. We've had enough encounters with him to know what kind of person he is. He never seemed the type to be reckless, and I get the feeling he had a strong command over his subordinates.
You're absolutely right. He's a well-known Jaeger commander, way too disciplined to pull any crazy stunts. In fact, it's pretty hard to imagine ordering his men to launch an assault on Heiyu like that.
Did Garcia actually order this raid, or did his subordinates act on their own? That's definitely something we need to find out.
Right. And the fastest way to do that is to start asking questions around Revochet's base. You guys want to head there now?
I suppose that's our best option. It should be relatively low risk if we are simply asking around the area.
Sorry, I'm looking at something.
We'll have ourselves a little stakeout.
Okay, so apparently the guide I have is telling me to do something. There are 3 people that we should probably be talking to, I think. I don't know the order, but it's set. But there are some people that we can talk to that if we just talk to them, apparently it might just give us some bonus BP. The people we want to talk to is, first off, go over here. You two.
What's the matter with Dino? Oh man, that one-on-one was all done. Walt told us not to quit bitching about it. Think I just ignore this?
Something happened, guys?
Yeah, you could say that. Dino, that idiot. Dude challenged one of our leaders, Jed, to a fight. It was totally insane too. They kept trading blows until he was side by elbow to the jaw. He's just a newbie, and yet he somehow managed to take down Jed? Impossible! I'll never forgive that bastard. When people become so disrespectful? And now they'll take down Jed. None of it makes sense anymore. Jed's the second strongest out of all of us, and he's one of the leaders of the Vipers. Who the hell do you think he is? He'll pay for this. Jed, go to the hospital. Now. I'm good, boss. The Dodge seeming like this would be an embarrassment to the Vipers. Don't make me repeat myself, you dumbass. Get your ass to the hospital or I'll send you there on a stretcher myself. Sorry, he'll go.
Damn. Next up, we want to go see the entertainment district. We're looking for a certain someone. Not you two.
Thinking it over, that kind of direction probably won't work at all. If we're going to add a scene, it needs to be something that will completely captivate the audience. I'm just worried that if we had a scene for the sake of having a flashy set piece, it won't mesh with the rest of the play. I, of course, have the deepest respect for your opinion of all things theater-related, but could I get you to reconsider? Not a chance. I thought you might say that. I believe they are holding a discussion regarding the play, and the troop leader is distressed.
I think we better leave him alone. That's not who I was actually... the guide's actually telling me to talk to. You!
Hey, Pyle, doesn't Nikolai seem a little bit different today? Lately? Oh, you noticed too? I've been getting some weird vibes from him. It's as if he's a completely different person.
Excuse me, is everything okay?
Oh, if it isn't the police officers. It's nothing serious. We were just talking about Nikolai, one of our performers. Right, apparently, Nikolai's been engaging in some special training lately. It's paying off too. His technique and strength have improved considerably. The strange thing is that his personality seems to have changed as a result.
Huh. So what, the guy polishes up some moves and suddenly he's a new man?
That's not so far-fetched as you think. Reaching greater heights could give someone an entirely new sense of who they are. To the point where they can become unrecognizable overnight. That's true. I suppose anyone can change themselves given the right motivation. I'm sure Nikolai must have just had a life-changing experience like that. Apparently Nikolai's been engaging in some special training. I can already see the results with how greatly his stamina's improved. I think his commitment to improving himself is commendable. Though, I can't help but feel as if his personality has changed. It worries me a little. It's almost as if he's become a completely different person. You know, I do seem to remember him disappearing for a while after the festival ended. It's entirely possible that something may have happened then. I think so too, though he hasn't said a word about it to us.
I see the problem. I see. People are changing. It's just like the case with Gantz. People are different. The last one we want to go check out is in the residential district, in a house right next to Ellie's. You.
Father, what's going on with you?
Huh? What's wrong?
It's nothing. It's just, for the last little while, Father's been acting strange.
You goddamn morons!
What has happened to Father?
Something about him definitely seems off.
Father must be exhausted from working all day. I'm sure that's why he's acting weird. I need to do something to cheer him up.
What a bunch of morons. The price of those stuff was freaking tanked in 3 days. They seriously couldn't see that coming. The CNS business magazine's blowing it down the damn drain. Wait, aren't totally awesome? Whatever, it's all the same anyway.
I see. It's just the same as what's happened with Gantz. People are changing for some reason. And it's not just their skills and luck and all that. It's their personalities. People are becoming different people. Well. Let's see.
Just like I thought, there are more guards here posted than usual.
Look, they're looking way more pissed than I was expecting too.
Impatient, excited, vigilant, anxious. I'm detecting a wide array of emotions from them.
There's no mistaking it. We must be on high alert for any retaliation from Heiau. This isn't going to be easy. For now, ascertain Garcia's movement should be...
Should be what?
Garcia. This makes things easier. Garcia Rossi.
Damn, how the monster managed to sneak up on us? It's you guys. You have the audacity to show your faces around here after all the shit you put us through.
I won't make any excuses. Our deal with you only concerns Kia and Kia alone.
Then we're understood. If you use our deal as an excuse to come waltzing into our territory, I'm gonna beat the ever-loving hell out of you. Hey, this guy's one dangerous old man. I know why you lie are snooping around here. However, you won't be getting a single word out of me on that matter. If you understand, then get lost.
Damn. Please, just tell me one thing. If hypothetically you were to attack an armed enemy stronghold, would you attack head-on from the front and leaving everything to brute strength?
An honest Jaeger like myself would never stoop to such a poor strategy. I'd wait until there was an opening to make a precise strike. Maximum results, minimum damage. When you do the same, son of the war god?
Don't you ever call me that again. But yeah, that's how Jaegers operate. Is that so? Thank you. I appreciate the answer.
You're such a strange kid. But anyway, you better not come in here unprepared, you hear me? Promise you'll be torn to shreds.
So he wouldn't do a full frontal assault. Something sure seemed off with him. He looked tense but unusually haggard.
I was thinking the same thing. His words were very aggressive, but I feel like they didn't have the same force behind them. I could sense a great deal of fatigue. What do you suppose could have happened to him?
Damn, he's in such a starry state. He ain't like that guy at all.
I bet you guys would love to know what that is, huh?
Who? Grace! Grace!
You just love popping up at the most random times, don't you?
What can I say? My report of the new etching guides me the juiciest scoops. Anyway, what do you say we do the old give and take? I'll be anxiously awaiting your arrival at the jazz bar.
What should we do, Lloyd? For now, let's hear what she has to say. We should keep our guard up. We'll need to be careful not to let anything slip around her.
Duly noted.
Well, I think... Hey, we've hit 200 saves! Nice! I think we're gonna go ahead and end it here for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed and hope to see you all next time. Peace.